Hello, 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 and welcome to Ladies Night, everybody. My co-host, Boy, we'll have a couple drinks. Sometimes we'll have a little smoke, just depending on what stage, right? Trying to keep it emotional. Uh, we also, both Tammy and I, sell health and wellness products. We both have our own individual practices. We have come together in a collaboration for our ladies' night. It's not just for the girls, mind you. Just how bad it happens to be that we're two female hosts, right? So, um, yeah, we're here to have some fun, enjoy ourselves, and learn a little something. So, I'm just trying to keep my eyes on to see whether or not she's coming in. Um, all right. And I'm being told with camera because I'm looking in the wrong spot. Um, so yeah. Anyway, I think that tonight it's pretty much where we called it the meeting of the minds, so that we can kind of, sit down and figure out, line ourselves specifics. What day should we do our get-togethers? What days best fit us? What time best fits us? Because we want to make this consistent and we want to make it as fun as possible, right? So we don't want to have to be coming into it later. We're coming from a tense. And where emotions come throughout our lives, why we find or catch ourselves falling into certain patterns, um, and techniques to kind of heal or work on those areas, right? Maybe we'll pull a few cards, just kind of depends on where we're at in our conversation. I'm going to do my best to keep track of comments. I tend to get deep into my conversations and forget that you all are writing down your, replies and stuff. I can't just hear you. I've got to remember to be conscious of the fact that you all are invited into our conversation tonight. So I must read your comments, right? So I will do better to keep track of that, make sure I'm being more aware and conscious throughout the evening. Have we heard anything from Tammy?
Yeah, I'm looking through it right now. I think
Okay.
she's a little scared of.
All our everything. We're still learning everything. Trying to get somewhere and learn something and do something great. You gotta be able to be willing to slip and fall and, you know, take it as it comes.
I think this is the ladies' night number 4, right? Not will change it.
I cannot exactly remember. See, now, Tammy and I did start this years back. Quite a few years back, actually, until our lives kind of, we had to deal with our own things and live our lives. And we didn't get very consistent with that. And that's why I'm saying we're going to do a lot better about that. Um, so we're back. Yeah, it could be 4, it could be 6. I can't remember exactly how many we did. But like I said, we're going to stomp down that consistency and make some fun, right? Have some fun for you guys, for us, for um, everyone, make it fun, enjoyable, relaxing, and insightful. So, now where do I see comments? Okay,
Comments should be right. You just push that button right there. Yep. And then when she comes back in, if she comes in as a guest, just go back to guests. It's going to take a second. So I'm sharing it out right now. Just go ahead and rip it.
Riff it.
Is there anybody in show. You got kicked. You can go back in.
Sorry, technical difficulties, guys. No, we're getting there though. So I see a comment. Oh, you don't see anything at all?
Okay, hold on.
No.
That just for a second. They're delayed. Remember that.
Okay. Small delay. Hopefully we get this fixed.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. You're good. Oh, you are. Right now. Okay, so we're gonna take this off, and then go back up. Probably gonna need to add yourself again.
Okay. So guests, right?
The share screen. Hey, you're good. Oh, wait.
Okay, so I should be back up and running. Hopefully. Sorry, guys. Like I said, we're learning, and we have a lot of projects in the works. So we're gonna have those little hiccups here and there. Hopefully, though, you enjoy our content enough that you're willing to deal with those hiccups with us. As I was saying, we have a lot of projects. We have the Skull Island podcast that we do every Wednesday. We have our metaphysical mystic classes that we hold every Thursday. And, you know, so we got a lot of irons in the fire, right? We're trying to get it all worked out properly. And I promise you, we're going to get there. We're going to be organized, and things are going to start flowing just right. And hopefully you all enjoy and are willing to grow with us, right?
Okay, so what are we talking about tonight? Meeting of the Minds, what's that all about?
Meeting the Minds is basically just being able to kind of speak our philosophy, be able to kind of throw an idea out there and get deep on it, right? Well, what are your ideas on it? What do you think about this? How do you feel about that? And or maybe even play devil's advocate on it. Well, I happen to know this thing. What do you think about this thing? And you know what I mean? Being able to kind of make up our own minds on the information in which everyone has to share. Being able to gain new beliefs without holding too tightly to any beliefs so much that we can't be open-minded and willing to listen to people talk on other subjects or subjects that maybe you don't fully agree with, right? Being open to learning new things, whether you decide it's rubbish or not. Allowing yourself to be open and stay open truly is key to an enthusiastic and enjoyable life, right? If we're never willing to grow, if we're always stuck in one spot, it can seem quite miserable. So, you know, understanding that, knowing that, and learning new things is kind of the key. So,
okay. Let's go ahead and finish this.
All right.
We've got a.
So.
Yeah. Tammy. Norma. She's on the Skull Island podcast. She's got people watching right now.
I got 2 people.
Yeah, we got 2 people in
Hello,
there right
you
now.
guys. Hopefully you see it now. Hopefully you've been hearing it.
You see a notification there?
And
it's on YouTube.
Sorry, children. Life. It happens. Hopefully I'm alive and Jacob, you're here. Hopefully you see me.
Jacob sees it, so share it out, Jacob.
All right.
She's just starting.
Well, you know, but my co-host is having a hard time, so I may have to switch it over for this time. But like I said, we're going to get it worked out. We're going to work out these kinks, and we're going to get a lot more consistent and on it for you guys, right? Because that's what we want to do. This is the whole purpose of everything is being able to have fun while we learn and while we grow, and not having everything so rigid and not feeling like you're being told what to do, but instead conversating and maybe learning some things. Should we go find Tammy?
I think you're good. I think we can. How many people are in here?
There's
2 watching right now.
You and Jacob, I believe.
Me and Jacob. So I've just shared it out a bunch of times. So, no, let's stick with it and just keep it going.
All right.
Tammy knows what she needs to do. I don't know why she's not. She went and created another live stream. Yeah. And we're live streaming right now. I mean, we're live.
All right. Well, we are. We are live. We are live. And but you know, I was all ready for conversation mode, and no one's conversating it with me.
It's okay. You're conversating right now. I'm conversating with you.
This is true. You are conversating. And hopefully Tammy doesn't get too upset. We're just going to keep kind of flowing with it. But we're already,
Yeah.
what, 12 minutes in? So,
Yep. YouTube.
and I do also understand that our audiences are a little smaller on YouTube. We've just started. But,
Yeah, and it's going to take some time, but I
you
think
know,
YouTube's a better option. Facebook is really breaking right now. It's just broken.
yeah, you know, a lot of us are getting shadow banned. I mean, like,
And it just doesn't work very well.
yeah, it's just, well, that's what I mean by shadow banning, right? Like, you might see something there in your comments or in your notifications or whatever, like they're still giving it to you, but you go to push it and you're taken somewhere entirely different, right? No matter how hard I tried earlier to get into a certain live, I just could not get in there. It was the most ridiculous thing I'd ever had to deal with in like forever. Knowing for a fact that it is live, it is going, I'm just being drugged all over the place. Anyway,
You're good.
it was quite frustrating. So, you know, like I said, though,
There's 3 people. Oh, that's
yeah,
probably.
yeah, we're learning, we're growing, and you know, we're going to be dealing with certain little times where it's not going to quite work out properly, right? Like tonight, she got a little nervous. She wanted to make sure we got going. And so she went and went live over there. But you know what? That just means we're double the ladies out there tonight. So, yeah. Anyway,
Hold on, I'm gonna keep sharing.
okay, he's going to keep sharing. And I'm just going to keep blabbering until I get some, you know, some comments. What do y'all want to talk about? What do you want to know? What's on your minds? What are your questions? What, right? What's up with
What?
you? What's up with
So let's
you?
talk
Where are
about
you going?
topics.
What are you
What's going
doing?
on right now? Meeting of the minds. What are we meeting
Yes.
about? What is the meeting? What are you talking
Well,
about? It's
as I was
ladies'
saying
night.
today,
Jeremy should be here.
yeah, she should
I
be
hope
here.
she's not hard-headed enough to like just keep doing her live stream because you don't understand it. Ooh, you're losing your signal a little bit.
Am I?
It's that damn airplane, dude. Get it back. You're good.
All right. I apologize, everybody. We have skydivers around here that like to jump in. So when the planes go up, my signal gets a little squonky.
Okay.
So sometimes it may seem like I've been cut, but just give it just a minute. I will be right back. We also have a lot of dogs out here.
Stop working.
A lot of times it's not always protection they get loud about. So, thank you. So yeah, you know, meeting of the minds. It's basically tonight. Like I said, we were going to kind of stomp down some things, kind of try to get some things in order, and try some new platforms, and you know, figure out what works for everybody. Who's willing to get involved?
Jacob, are you seeing her now?
Right. And can you hear me? Does the sound okay?
There's somebody, 3 people in here. Just keep going. You've only been going for about 10 minutes.
Right. I did
I gotta
not
get
get dressed up
Tammy.
for today
Tammy.
either. Okay, so I just pretty much said, you know what, you gotta get me all raw and shit, cause nothing. Yeah. So philosophy. It's a deep subject, isn't it? Anyone have their own philosophy they'd like to chime in on with? You know, any ideas that we should, you know, be discussing? I think there's a lot of stuff going on in this world we could discuss in ways that I think we could get by with on YouTube, hopefully. Or let's say I'm small enough that hopefully they won't be paying too much attention. Yeah, until they do. There's been a lot of traumas happening out there in the world. A lot of people manipulating our emotions, kind of trying to play at our heartstrings, right? And it can be tough, right? Most things are traumatic. I don't care who you are, where you're from. If you can't immediately see through it, it hits you like a trauma. It pulls at those parts and bits of you that you can't help but respond to. So,
3 people? See, we got 3 people. Oh. We're gonna do it out. That's all right. You don't need to see that side. All right?
Right.
I'm muffing the mic.
Mirror muffing the mic because it gets very windy out here. Because like I said, we're nomading it, or we're on a friend's property right now, actually. So I mean, not entirely nomading, but we're nomading our way to our own land, right? So That's one of our other projects, Nomadic Noobs. You can find us there on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, just about everywhere. Um, I'm trying to get a little bit more consistent with that one too, trying to figure out just exactly, I'm working on my video skills and my putting things together, right? I'm trying to find the best apps, what works best for the kind of work that I do, right? So that I can properly share it to you and you're not just getting a bunch of stuff because I'm just putting a bunch of crap out there. Winnie, please, baby. Chihuahuas. They bark at everything. It's good and it's annoying. So, anyway, anyone have any questions? Anyone have anything they want to see, say, think, input, output, what put? So anyway, my co-host and I are both ordained ministers as well.
Being stubborn too. Come on now.
Is selling health and wellness products. We like I said, we both have our own ways of kind of doing things and our own practices, and this is kind of just our way of collaborating and helping people to see from two different kind of perspectives how similar we really are, right?
You want to do a
And
pendulum for me?
pendulum.
Should we ask it some? Let's ask the pendulum some cool questions. What do you think? It's not. It's ladies' night, and I'm not supposed to be talking.
Is.
But I'm trying to help you
And that's
time,
okay, and I
because
appreciate it because I mean,
I'm a lady out there. I know there's some people that think they are these days, but no, I was born a man. I think I'm gonna die a man. Unfortunately, ladies, sorry. Just kidding.
anyhow,
I'm assisting her. I'm
and I
working in the
appreciate that.
background.
I like that. I was actually thinking about just grabbing a Mystic Mastic Saint card, but there's only 4 of you in here, and no one is really
There's 4 now? Nice.
talking. So, I mean, I suppose if you really want to see, now here's the thing: I have my little pendulum thingy. Okay, here. Now, the way I tend to use it, just so you all know and understand, because I feel like the pendulum is good, so good for so many things. Okay, for the pendulum, right? For the whole pendulum oracle, being able to allow spirit to connect through you and speak. It's also a very good way of showing you just how powerful your own mind is, right? When you hold it just right and you're just in thought, you can make it respond to you. I tend to I use my palm, right? Because for me, I can see the energy both from my hand and from my fingers, and I can connect that. You can almost feel the energy working through you, right? And then you also can kind of feel and sense when it's just going somewhere, right? Because you've just been attached to it from the top and from the bottom. You've been able to manage it and keep it in place. So when you ask a question and it simply starts to move, you know what I mean? It's like there's that confirmation that, yes, Spirit is
share this
speaking
out.
through you,
Those 4 that
right?
are watching, please share it. Or 3.
Yeah, share.
It's okay, but I think YouTube's a better place to go live and have a more solid following.
Right.
I think I'm psychic, so I'm seeing Facebook being kind of broken right now.
It is.
On
It is. And
purpose.
you know what? She can't share her groups right now either. So, I mean, yeah, I think she was just having a hard time getting on. And so, it was, she.
But yes, I would be glad to, if one of y'all want to set up a live stream and you want to go it that way, that's fine. I was just trying to help.
Yeah.
But I feel like we need to keep going on this one. I don't know what you feel.
Well,
I don't know
here's the thing.
I don't know what expected to go in there, which we didn't warn them what to expect.
Right.
Here,
Right.
but nobody talked about it. That's okay. We'll get better at that.
And that's exactly what I was trying to explain to you. We are going to get better. We're going to streamline this a little bit better. We're going to have our days. We're going to have our times. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. It has been 20 minutes on my end here. I have only got 2 of you with me right now. So maybe we go jump in and we join Tammy on Facebook. And she and I can kind of hammer it out throughout the week until next week. and figure out what works best for us, and come at you proper next time.
You ready
Anyway,
to end it? I thought I
well,
was going to ask some questions.
well, there's
Is it a
only two.
stalemate at this point? Like, I'm not going to join your live stream. Is that how? Okay.
No,
It
no,
is
no,
like-
baby, no.
I mean, I'm just wondering. Like, I kind of feel hurt. Like, I created a live
Yes,
stream
and I understand that,
for
but
you, and
but
both of
because
you,
I'm
and nobody
understanding her being paranoid.
nobody
Oh my
created
gosh.
that. I want to state that. Like, it's not anything against anybody. But why are you not on the live stream?
And I get you.
Like,
I
I
understand.
want to be able to just shut up and just let y'all talk
Yes,
and just work the background.
and I understand that.
And that's kind of the system we got set
Yes,
up. But
yes.
maybe we didn't
But
read about that enough.
because it was later in the evening when we decided to test it, and we know she is 3 hours ahead of us. I feel like she's not trying to be. You know what I mean?
That shows it perfectly. Okay.
I don't. You know what I mean? I think she was just nervous. Oh shit! I told everyone we're gonna do it. Let's do it. And so she's doing it also, honey. And so since it's been 20 minutes, there's only the two of us in here. It's probably safe to say let's go join her over there. Yeah.
All right. Go for it.
All right, everybody. Until the next one, we will have you way better of production. Maybe not way. Don't let me get your hopes up too much, okay? We are still learning. But it will be a lot better.
I
And it will be both of
push
us.
and
And
where is that?
for now, we're going to be over there on Facebook.
Oops.
Spirit
And
Intuitive Tammy, most likely. Come find us. Much love, y'all.